Hello everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through the upgrade path from Windows 10 to Windows 11. For this we are going to be using NetLabs again. So go ahead and log into NetLabs at btcit.pro. The link is in your assignment, so go ahead and log in. Alright, for this one we're going to go ahead and schedule a new lab. We're going to go to Desktop Operating Systems, and we are going to go to Windows 10 for this one. Choose the most current open pod. Alright, I'm going to submit, hit OK. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and enter the lab. So this one you're going to have to take a few steps in order to get it to work properly through NetLabs. But real world scenario, you wouldn't have to do this. So we're going to go ahead and go into the Windows 10 machine. If you go to content here, it tells you what the login is. So for this Windows machine, it'd be IT student, and the password is password with a capital P, exclamation point. So we can go back to machine, go ahead and put in the password. Alright, at this point we're going to go into our folder view, go to this PC, and into our shared files. We are going to take this Windows 11 folder and we are going to copy that to our desktop. So by copying it, we'll have a local version instead of the network version, because for this to work for us, we are going to have to one of the next steps is going to disable the network connection on this computer for it, because one of the new updates that Windows has does not work with the NetLabs infrastructure, so we'll have to work around that. But typically you wouldn't have to do that for any hardware outside of this. The only reason it wouldn't work is that the upgrade from Windows 10 to 11 on that particular machine, whether it's a laptop or a desktop, it wouldn't be compatible with 11. So that's one reason it would fail. So once this is completed, I'll walk you through the process of disabling the network drive, or not the network drive, the network card. And we want to do that after this because we're using the network in order to get this over, so it wouldn't make sense to do that. Alright, go ahead and close this folder. We're going to go right click on the network down on the bottom right, hit Open Network and Internet Settings. I'll scroll down to Change Adapter Options. And this is our network connection. We're just going to right click on that and hit Disable. And you will see that that network connection is disabled, so we can go ahead and close out of all of this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the Windows upgrade process. This is a clean upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11. If you are doing a Windows upgrade from 10 to 11 on an existing machine that somebody's been using, you want to make sure that you do the proper backups, which we will talk about backup and restoring. You could do that at the user level or the computer level, but this is a clean install. We don't need to do that, but in this case, we're going to do just with a fresh install of Windows 10, we're going to upgrade to Windows 11, so we don't have to worry about saving any documents or software. So we're going to go ahead and go into that folder and just run the setup from there. Go ahead and hit yes. Alright, we want to make the installation better. You could keep that checked or uncheck it. I always uncheck it. Go ahead and hit next on this. It's going to check for updates, but with the network card disabled, it will not. So we'll go to the next step. Alright, this is the license terms. Of course, if you don't accept the license terms, it won't let you install it, so we're just going to go ahead and accept it. We know what we're getting into. Again, it's going to check for updates. So if this was a machine that was connected to internet, this may take a little bit longer, but it will see that there's nothing out there to grab because it can't get out to the internet. Just want to make sure that that was disconnected. Yep, and it may take longer than this on a regular machine, but it's working. Alright, PC is restarting for the first time. So probably restart and then it'll go through configuration of itself and possibly do another restart. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Like I said before, it's always checking for updates. It's definitely important to do those for security reasons. So you want to make sure if you're connected to the internet, make sure that you let those updates run. For this particular experiment or lab, where we cut off the internet just to make this go a little bit quicker. The only difference between this install and one you would do on another computer with a network is that you'll just be waiting longer for the updates to run through. But if you were to do it offline like this, you just have to make sure once you're connected that you're doing all the security patches and any kind of hardware updates that is offered by Windows. Alright, looks like our update finished, or our install finished. Go ahead and we're going to log in and make sure that we have it. So we're going to go password exclamation point, log in. And of course, this is the first time you're logging in as a Windows 11 user on this machine. So it's going to get a few things ready for you. This shouldn't take too long. Alright, looks like the configuration is done. You can go ahead and exit out of there. So, for me to verify that you have completed this, what you're going to do is you're going to right click on the Windows, go to System, and in here it should tell you, scroll down a little bit, Windows Pro. So I'll need a screenshot of you having all of this information, the reservation number, Windows 10, and then Windows 11 Pro being on there now. And at this point, this is the end of the lab. Thank you.